Hello you guys and welcome here to my channel. There are some things that I would like to talk about, and I know that this scandal, let's say, is a bit older. You know, it's like a few weeks older, so so that is already in the past, you know, in our day and age. But about ISIS and this dude that, you know, was interested on her children. So their stepdad, you know what I mean. I don't want to be too precise here in the YouTube algorithm. So, you know, being interested in someone's kid in a way that we would all say like disgusting, right? So that was the case, and he was touching these kids somehow and this and that. And I was like, you know, listening to that, or, you know, seeing that accidentally, you know, when you scroll around YouTube and so. And then, you know, I don't know, I just picked this topic up again now. And I'm not doing this video for any YouTube algorithm, even though it would be more clever doing so. And you guys, and I know this is you know, a pick a card channel and so. But I don't know, I just have, you know, the urge sometimes to speak about things like that, or just topics in general, which are spiritual. That's not very good to do on YouTube, because it's better to have a, you know, a clear line on YouTube to make content. And it's actually, but you know, this is the time still where I am organizing my life anew right now, also with my housing and so on, so on. I just keep on doing like that, and then we're gonna change the concept. And when something is gonna change, and these videos will be somewhere else in any other platform, I will, sorry, I will tell you then, right? But let's just keep it like that. It's okay for now, you guys. So this ISIS thing, and the problem is now one thing, you know. I'm a woman, yeah. I am not an Afro-American woman, and I don't believe that this is anything to mention even, yeah. But I know that, you know, in the USA it is important for some people. But, you know, this is like, I'm actually, you know, I'm Caucasian and whatnot, and Shera is very known. Shera7 also, you know, in the European, let's say, community, people who you know, can speak some English, let's say, or good enough to listen to her advice, you know, do listen her indeed, right? And the problem is, and I see this problem everywhere, and it is an issue, you guys, because many women, or just people in general, I talk about women because, you know, on the Spickle card reading, spirituality, this and that, there are so many women, yeah. And also, in general, a lot of men. People tend to listen with only one ear and only hear some sequences or something of a sentence, or just parts of sentences or something. And people tend to, and not everybody, okay, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but in general tend to turn the words, yeah, turn the meaning, and are tending to not listening to the whole thing in general. Shera7 has videos and live streams. They go sometimes 2 hours, 1 hour, 3 hours, you name it, yeah? Even 3 hours, it was maybe the longest I saw on Shera7. But, you know, I'm listening to Shera7 for now 6 years. You guys, this is like studying something. And I'm meaning it, yeah? It was like I was really listening to her by really doing my daily things. You know, putting clothes on, doing makeup, yeah. I was really carefully listening to every sentence she was giving us. And the thing is, what she is giving, and this is also something. Now listen up, yeah. It is not about using men. It is really not. It can be about using men, but it also can be used as just information that you as an adult woman, yeah, with some conscious, we are no animals, we are human beings, okay? With your own conscious, with your own logic, you can use that in a very loving, in a very caring, really in a very good way, yeah. And the thing is, Shera is just giving that very bluntly, very precise, very logical. And I don't know why, but having some brains, having something in your head is just, interpreted, or is that English? My English is not perfect. I'm sorry, you guys, yeah. But is just made by people as something evil or something. Intelligence is not evil, yeah. Of course, we are afraid of that because intelligence can be used. It can be used as something evil because somebody is ahead of somebody else who is maybe not that smart, yeah. But this is no reason to be in front that scared about intelligence, yeah. So what I'm telling you, and I'm talking about following her for 6 years now, and this is what I learned. Everything she is telling works. It is a blueprint to manipulate the other gender. It is, yeah. And not every man is falling for every woman. This is really also the thing. It is not, but almost, because the tricks are very fucking it's the cursing on YouTube is not good, but who cares? Now I did. But it's really working 100%. And now listen up. How to make that a good thing. Of course, one woman will go and using this blueprint as a thing to manipulate somebody, make a man fall in love with her, and dumping this man, and using this dude only for the cash, yeah. Of course, this is one way somebody can use this blueprint, but there is another way somebody can use this blueprint too. So everybody has their favorite ugly. Yeah, and this is also provocative when I say it like that, but what is ugly? What do I mean with really, yeah, like, I'm using a very harsh word. Ugly, nobody is ugly. The word is beautiful. Everybody has its beauty, yeah? This is not what I mean. The thing is, our superficial society, yeah, just, humankind just defines stuff as ugly, like being old, okay? Yeah, I'm just giving examples, yeah? Don't take it personal. It is like, only I'm just talking about what mainstream, just the stupid mainstream, yeah, is, defining as somehow ugly, yeah, or negative or something. This is age, yeah? This is being overweight. What else? I don't know. Okay, let's just take these stupid two things. Being I don't know, being maybe small, like, every woman is like screaming, I need a man who is, somehow 10 feet tall or so. Sorry, pardon me, because I have no clue about your feet in the USA. We are measuring with centimeters or sometimes with millimeters, but never with feet. But anywho, this is just the thing is, what is do you have consciously or secretly do you have a type that is actually not mainstream? This is the question. And do you know that you don't have that? Yeah. And I think when you had a youth, okay, when you were an active teenager or, an active young adult, you maybe tried it out a little bit, okay? And I don't wanna invite nobody to be any sort of polygamous or promiscuous or something. This is not the thing. But the point is, in some way, we need some experiences because you cannot know what you like. Yeah? Did you have the experience to enjoy okay, somebody who is maybe a bit overweight? I'm just giving that as an example. Please don't click away. The thing is, society is telling you, this is my example, okay? This is just an example. You can put the example on X, Y, Z, anything. But my example is this. The stupid mainstream society is telling you that, somebody overweight could be ugly or something. Okay, this is what media is telling us, but what is not interesting us, okay? Because I'm telling you what is really interesting. Interesting is, do you think that too from your inner self? Or did you have the experience that somebody who's smelling very good, yeah, because, is having a good hygiene, having a nice eau de toilette, perfume, whatnot, having the perfect touch, the nicest kiss on earth, sensual, okay? I mean, who is enjoying nice food can be quite sensual because they are enjoying slowly, I don't know, yeah? I mean, I know, but you know what I mean. And then, it's just like the media is not telling you that this individual, because it is so soft, everything is soft. You are on a on a cloud, okay? You are like, everything what you touch, because it is a lot, you touch and everything is so, so, so soft. The kiss is warm. Everything is soft. And then there is, out of the blue, something hard. And this is a different perspective. It can be a different perspective as the media is telling you. And now, this is your advantage. Because everybody has the information that this individual might be not that attractive because they are not tall, or maybe they are tall, I don't know, maybe they are tall or not tall, you know what I mean, because they are not, the skinny thing, or this picture how a man should look like, let's say, or a woman, who cares, a woman, man, take it as it resonates for you. But you know the truth, yeah, okay. And the same is also, with somebody who is maybe very skinny or looks very skinny through the clothes, yeah, and is small, maybe a smaller guy. But then the t-shirt is, off, okay, and you see that they actually are training very much, or doing some fight classes, and they can really fight somebody even though he is 1.75 meters, yeah. And now you can fucking Google your fucking feet. I'm always Googling your feet, in centimeter, millimeter shit. So now go and Google. And then you just know that this dude, yeah, looks naked like somebody who who in prison actually was training and fighting somebody. And you got your sexy, okay? But, the women on the street thinks that this is just a small dude. Get my point, guys. What's your favorite ugly? Go. You will have no barriers because every woman thinks, or every man thinks, that this is not that what we climbing for. Because mainstream is stupid, but you're intelligent. And now you have your favorite ugly, yeah? And this, ugly duckling is something that you actually know that it's wonderful, okay? Because everybody has their beauty. It is like that, yeah? Just go your experience. A bit experience is something important. It's, come on, we are known. And then you will know your truth, and nobody, you know, will take that away from you. Okay. And Shera is saying, like, okay, go for the financial stable guys, but don't take the most beautiful. But what she's actually not saying, yeah, this is something I'm figuring out for myself. This is not only about the money, you know. I have my favorite ugly. And it's not ugly, we need a different word. My favorite special. Ooh, my favorite special. Find your favorite special. This is individuality. This is something special, yeah? Because this is not something that we can clone or something like that, okay? Because we are no robots, we're human beings, you know. This is what I wanted to tell you. And then you are not just using anybody for money. This is nonsense, yeah? From me, from my perspective. Maybe some women do that. I don't know, you know. I'm not any woman. I just know that Shera7 is giving the blueprint that not many mothers are giving that to their daughters because they don't know first, or they don't want. They don't want their daughters to be more successful than them. These women are existing too, yeah? Let's face it, we are not in a perfect world. We are really not. They even cook for you that you are as fat as they are. These mothers are existing. We are not in a perfect world. You know, when you don't believe me, cool, don't believe me, yeah? When for you everything is super and yabby-dabby and rainbows, great. Don't question that. It's wonderful. But, you know, negativity is existing. It is like that, yeah? Also in families, yeah? The devil is not stopping anyone from anything. Yeah, it is a very, very cold, not cold, you know, it is just a logical, emotionless blueprint Shera is giving, okay? And what we are doing out of that, this is individual, yeah? You are, you know, a whole personality, you doing you. And to really come back to the Iris story, with his husband, or this, you know, this stepdad, you know, fake provider stepdad or whatnot was there. Yeah, and this guy was treating her as shit from the beginning even. And she still married him. And everybody is going like, oh, Shera is the problem. You know, blah, blah, blah. This gold digger. And so many men are gold diggers too. Yeah, because this is just something that is not popular. But men are using women for money also. It's not just this way, you guys, yeah? So it's really on both sides. And the thing is, I think really that we can put that also. It's not about the money only. So, you know, I just tell you how I date, yeah? I just have my individual uglies that I like, okay? And I really do, yeah? And I fall in love also with somebody who's short when everything is just likable, yeah? When there is some chemistry, when there is some character and intelligence, okay? Or anything that they can do or something like that, and I can't. And I have the same respect, not the same respect, even more respect, because it is, you know, somebody who is actually giving worth to my life. And yes, I agree with Shera not to, but the point is for me, I just need some, to marry somebody, yeah, and not to date them because it's sugar daddy or something. Just really to be in a relationship and marry somebody. They must really like me as a person too, okay? You know, and also, you know, going the same way with the same horizon, with the same goal together. So this is something, the definition of a relationship. Do we have goals that we want to reach together, and are you going with me, am I going with you at the same time? Yeah, and but the rest is pretty much like Shera's talking about, yeah. For example, I would never date a guy that is not, you know, inviting for a decent dinner. I would never do that, yeah? Because for coffee, there are enough bitches that he can ask, yeah? And I'm not a fucking bitch. That's it, yeah? And I wanted respect from the beginning. Yeah, so, I'm also, knowing guys that it's not about the money all the time, but they are paying everything just because they like me, yeah? Um, and how you ask for money, or if you ask for money, or if you don't ask for money, I think this is quite individual, yeah? Okay. With Shera, it is very much about money. And it's true. It's true. When a guy is not providing and is not telling that we are in a relationship, or wants to marry me, I also have a roster of other many guys, who are providing. And that's the truth. Yeah. And when he wants to get me closer to him, yeah, there's a way, to make it in a way possible that I want to be closer with him. And I must say, you can have a roster of men or women, yeah, I don't know. No, it's of men, because we are, the topic is Shera7, of men that you really like, and they all can provide. That's possible. And this is not gold digging, yeah? This is really liking somebody as a whole personality. And also with a financial aspect. And this is how I think, in a holistic way, it's possible. Yeah, and this is also something I want to have back. To be, to be liked because of there is this feminine side, but also he has to listen what I want to reach in life, where I want to go. Okay, I also want that he likes my stuff that I do, my creations, all of that. This is a husband. And when somebody just wants to have me to look good in a restaurant in a dress, that's a sugar daddy. And that's something, I know the difference. Know the difference too, you guys, I love you. Thank you so much for for listening, blah 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 blah. Thanks for your likes, for your subscribing to the channel, for your donations. There is some PayPal if you want to donate to the channel. You guys, thank you so much. If you need a reading, you can reach out to me. Peace out. Okay. And yeah.